Guhyaloka, the site of the men's ordination course in Spain, is the focus for an exciting new project. The plan is to initiate a full-time monastic tradition within the Friends of the Western Buddhist Order. Subhuti explains.
Well, first of all, we've got 200 acres of land and a basic infrastructure, water supply, also just local knowledge. We've got a team which knows how to run the valley, so to speak. So we've got those basic facilities, but at the moment they're pretty rudimentary, and we could start a Vihara community sometime within the next couple of years, I think, because we've got facilities for, 4 to 8 men to live here permanently. So the first job is to get people who want to live here to start to, work together, not here, wherever, in England probably, sort of working out what the Vihara vision is, what sort of life they want to lead together.
So we are the heroic band going out to Guhyaloka. We plan to leave in April 1994, the ordination course, and stay on after that to start the project. We've been meeting up regularly to discuss how to raise money and what the general ethos of the centre is going to be. We all have personal interests why we're going to go there. Mine is that I want to see where my real true allegiances lie. Can I live this simple life away from the world? And then when I come back to the world to teach the Dharma, I'll really know what my motives are for being there, and I'll be much more wholehearted.
After Bhante's death, I think we as an order are going to be thrown back on our own resources of clarity and wisdom. I think the Guhyaloka Vihara project will give order members long periods in which to meditate, study and reflect, and develop those sources of clarity and wisdom within themselves, so that thereafter they can take them out to the wider order and the world at large.
I would like to participate in creating a new world. We have a beautiful valley up at Guhyaloka, and we have the perfect opportunity right now to go up to the valley, to Guhyaloka, and start creating this world where we can collectively practice together, where we can study together, where we can do puja together, and live a pure Dharma life. And it's in these conditions I can see that where we can develop a great deal of spiritual depth, which we can then be a resource to the rest of the order, and we can go out to the rest of the world and be a resource unto ourselves.
Now let's hear the vision from Subhuti.
A long-term vision is to try to purchase the whole of the valley. This valley is contained very much by the two cliffs running either side of it. Very few people would find their way in here, and we'd have perhaps 1,000 acres of land just contained within these two high cliffs running either side of it. And there we could have a whole, a completely different world, a Dharma world, in which, yes, there might be a vihara of up to 50 people living together, and that will provide some leaven, so to speak, to communities within the FWBO, because we've seen that the more intensive communities have an inspiring effect on all communities. They sort of raise everything up to the same heights. They give an ideal which all others can rise up to. Bhante, in fact, has said that it's probably indispensable for the survival of the movement. And clearly what he has in mind there is, first of all, that it's a situation for intensive practice. People can do a lot of meditation, a lot of study in this environment, because, it's just all there is a supportive situation. There's nothing to distract or take one away from meditation and study. So if we could own the whole valley from that drop down up there to the bottom of the valley, we would have our own world, really, so that those who wanted to live a more solitary life could do so, those who wanted to live a more unified life could do so. And there could be some sort of overlap between them. There'd be special festivals and so forth when everybody in the valley would come together.